I'm glad to know that we, as the fans and the audience, aren't the only ones who feel the way we feel about how the iCarly reboot show ended. Massive cliffhanger, and as I cannot stress enough, and I say this in almost every video, I hate cliffhangers. Massive cliffhangers. And too many shows that I've watched ended on cliffhangers. And they should have finished it off with an additional season, or at the very least, a movie. And we aren't the only ones that feel that way, because Miranda Cosgrove actually chipped in on that one. She was talking with Entertainment Tonight's Deirdre Behar, and this took place at the premiere of one of her recent movies called Mother of the Bride, starring her and Brooke Shields. This was in Los Angeles, and Deirdre was talking to her, and we're going to let you listen to this a little bit, and then I'm going to get into some articles about what Miranda said.
I have to tell you, I'm such a beloved iCarly fan. I was very disappointed when it ended last year. I'm curious, how are your feelings about it? Do you feel like there was still more story to tell that you were eager to give your fans?
Yeah, I mean, I had a great experience getting to come back and do it for a few seasons for sure, but I'd love to still be able to wrap up the story in some way, so maybe hopefully someday we'll still do it.
What would that look like?
I feel like it would probably be more along the lines of maybe a movie that would kind of like wrap it all up or something like that, so that's what I'm hoping for.
Is it the Creddy storyline that you're most eager to share with your fans?
Definitely, and then also just I want to know who Carly's mother is as much as it seems like a lot of people were hoping to see that.
For sure. And my final question, again, you're 30, you stepped into this new decade. How has life been?
Okay, so they get into other stuff there. So, one article here that Jennifer Zahn posted in Vulture. Someone call her Paraphone and make this happen. Stat, Miranda Cosgrove recently told Entertainment Tonight that she had great experience returning to the world of iCarly and would love to be able to wrap up the story with a movie. I want to know who Carly's mother is. She said all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. Paramount Plus canceled the iCarly revival show in October of 2023 after 3 seasons. Carly and Spencer's mom was basically non-existent in the franchise up until she showed up to interrupt Carly and Freddie's wedding in the finale episode, I Have a Proposal. Carly looked shocked, Spencer looked a little angry, and Mrs. Shay looked invisible. Yeah. To viewers, at least, because she only appeared off-screen. Bustle also recently reported that Cosgrove hinted during an interview that there is a serious cast interest in a movie. Looks like multiple people weren't satisfied with ending on that mother of a cliffhanger. Now, this according to Yahoo News, which says a very similar thing. This is posted by Dory Jackson. The Paramount Plus iCarly revival was suddenly canceled in October of 2023 after the season 3 finale's big cliffhanger. Miranda Cosgrove is still holding out for a proper send-off for the Paramount Plus revival. Following its season 3 finale that aired in July of 2023, which featured a shocking cliffhanger, the streaming service announced the show's cancellation that October. The final moments almost saw Cosgrove's titular Carly Shay marrying longtime best friend turned boyfriend Freddie Benson, played by Nathan Kress. Even more shocking, Carly and big brother Spencer Shays, Spencer played by Jerry Trainors, their mother, who has never been shown and is rarely mentioned in both the original series and its successor, appeared. She said, I had a great experience. Okay, we've already gone over that. Maybe someday, hopefully, maybe a movie. Now, they had said before, iCarly will not be returning for a 4th season on Paramount Plus. A spokesperson for the network said in a statement to People, the series had a great 3-season run and delivered on what fans really wanted to see with Carly and Freddie finally getting together. We want to thank the entire cast, the writers, the directors, producers, along with the whole crew for their dedication, creativity, and talent. And as I said before, a lot of shows do that, especially shows like that. Anything that's comedy, drama, romance related. I mean, you have a prominent guy character, a prominent female character that, 9 times out of 10, they end up getting together. So you look at other Nickelodeon shows. I mean, you see Drake and Josh. Josh and Mindy got together. Of course, they broke up and then got back together again. Ned's Declassified. You had Ned and Mose. Like Jennifer was her name. Mose was her nickname. Ned and Jennifer got together. Let's see, there was Zoe 101. That was Zoe and Chase. And some of the other shows, I'm not entirely sure because I didn't finish some of those shows just yet. But yeah, so with this, I mean, this was something that I think that right there was kind of more foreseen, even more so than some of the other ones I listed. Because a lot of people knew from almost the beginning of the original series that those two were pretty much destined to be together. So, and I agree with Miranda. I think that this show, they should do one of these things, and I say this with a lot of other shows that I talk about. Either do an additional season, or, and by the way, if you do that additional season, wrap it up, tie up all the loose ends, no cliffhangers, or finish it off with a movie. And by the way, some movies have cliffhangers too, so let's be careful on the wording on that. We want, whether it's a movie or a season, just avoid the cliffhanger. Even if it's a, here's what I say, even if it's a miniseries that has 10 episodes like The Endgame, or 8 episodes like, you know, I Know What You Did Last Summer, or even 6 episodes like Behind Her Eyes. No matter how many episodes it has, just don't leave a cliffhanger. That's what annoys people. So I'm glad Miranda said something about this. Now, again, let's not get our hopes up too high. This is not a guarantee that something is for sure going to happen, because they could end up leaving it alone. They were trying to get One of Us Is Lying back. That's on Peacock. It's a mystery, thriller, suspense drama. You know I like that type of stuff. So if you're interested in seeing stuff like that, it's on Peacock. I said just check it out now, because I have no idea when they'll take it off. But I agree with Miranda on this. We need to see who that mother is. And last thing I'll say real quick, and I've said this in a video before, and you tell me if you agree or disagree. And like I said, a lot of you probably have different opinions on who the mother is or who she should be. You know, I know we've had the discussion about who should be, say, Sam and Tara's mother from Scream. I mean, Salma Hayek or Catherine Zeta-Jones, Jessica Alba, or Eva Longoria, Eva Mendes, whoever. This is my theory. Theory/hope. I think the mother is going to be, and should be, Nancy Sullivan. Why? Because I think that'd be an interesting twist, considering that she played the mother to Miranda Cosgrove's character on Drake and Josh, which is the show that this show is a spinoff from. I think that'd be a great, interesting twist. And who knows, maybe that might help bring in some more viewers. Now, I don't know why Paramount Plus canceled this show after the 3rd season, so I don't know. I was trying to look for the viewership numbers, and I couldn't find anything just yet. So it could be one of those shows where, I mean, let's face it. Let's say they started off with, let me just throw out a generic number. Let's say 900,000 people watched the 1st season, and then the 2nd season you probably got, I don't know, 700,000 people watching it, and then the 3rd season, let's say it was down to 500,000. So they lost 400,000 people. So to them, that was probably like, we're losing too much. We might as well cancel now, because we don't want to drop down to 100,000 and below. And some shows have done that before, or came close to that. You know, Shining Vale, Eye Candy, all that stuff. Shining Vale with Courtney Cox and Greg Kinnear, or Eye Candy with Victoria Justice and them. So we'll see where this goes, and let's see how hard they'll fight to bring it back and to wrap it up, because I'm definitely excited to see what happens next, if it happens. Like and subscribe. I got more coming.